Welcome back. This is take 2 because I accidentally deleted Jeopardy Labs, the original Jeopardy round, so we're doing it again. But Jacob Staggs has words to say. Well, it's my last day of school, but I just finished school, so I will try to get back on track when we're knocking out the knockout rounds today. Back. Okay. Quarterfinals begin tomorrow, so don't miss it. Jeopardy Masters Knockout Round 5 starts right now. Right now. Do not miss it. Welcome back to Jeopardy Labs Masters, where only the best Jeopardy champions will compete for $500,000 on this game. Get ready, because it's going to get epic. Only one will emerge as the champion. This is Jeopardy Labs Masters. Here are our 3 masters. From Australia, Sarah Hatoff. From New York, Matt Amodio. From Greenville, South Carolina, Jacob Staggs. And now, here is the contestant host of Jeopardy Labs Masters, Jacob Staggs. Well, this is a retry. Hopefully I don't delete it again. Or else I'll have to do it all again. But we gotta get ready for today's episode. Here are the categories. I gotta add in the daily double sound effect. And okay, who cares? The categories for this round are characters, shows, T. Nick Jr., and finally guess the holiday episodes, guess the show. I did it. Jacob, where to? Characters 5. What are Timmy's Fairly Odd Parents' names? Jacob, Cosmo and Wanda. Yes, I did phrase it in the form of a question, by the way. Shows 5. Teenage quadruplets, 1 girl and 3 boys. Jacob, Nicky, Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn. Yeah, we'll take that, but remember rephrasing. Okay. Teen Nick 5. A boarding school that just allowed girls for the first time and a new relationship occurred. Sarah, what's SpongeBob? No. Jacob, what is Zoe 101? Yes. Nick Jr. 5. A Spanish girl with her monkey backpack who talks to the TV. Jacob, who's Dora the Explorer? Yeah, we'll take that. Holiday episode 5. A band goes to Minnesota for Christmas, but has to record songs there. So they sing with other artists, including Miranda Cosgrove. Matt, what is Big Time Rush? Yes. 500. Characters 4. An awkward kid with an afro who has a puppet. Jacob, who's Robert Shapiro? Yes. Teen Nick 3. Answer there. Daily double. How much are you going to risk? I'll bet it all. Okay, here is your clue. A redhead and a blondie live together and love Babel. Who are Sam and Cat? Yes. Leaving you with 4,800. Where to? Shows 4. 1 brother and 10 sisters living in 1 crowded house. Jacob, what's the loud house? Yes. Teen Nick 4. 4 friends making a game, making business. Jacob, what is Game Shakers? Yes. Nick 4. 2 superheroes and 1 robot who help their city and have math powers. Jacob, who is Team Unzumi? We'll take that. Guess the show 4. Santa's sleigh crashes, so the puppies help Santa deliver presents and save Christmas. Jacob, what is Paw Patrol? Yes. Characters 3. An underwater squirrel from Texas. Jacob, who is Sandy Cheeks? Yes. Shows 3. A group of turtles named old artists. Jacob, what are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yes. Nick Jr. 3. A blue dog and a grown man who live in a yellow house. Kids, Jacob, what's Blue's Clues? Yes. Let's finish the threes, please. A kid asks his parents for it to be Christmas every day. Jacob, who's Fairly Odd Parents? Yes, we'll take that. Characters 200. Who are the twins and the Thundermans? Both names. Jacob, who are Phoebe and Max? Yes. Shows 2. A little boy who has an evil baby sister and gets 2 special godparents. Jacob, what are Fairly Odd Parents? Yes. Teen Nick 2. 3 friends who run a web and use butter socks. Jacob, iCarly. We'll take that. Did you forget your phrasing? Yes. Teen Nick 1. A teenage girl goes to a performing arts school, is very good at singing, and meets a lot of friends. Matt. What's Victoria's? Yes. Nick Jr. 2. To go to school and tell stories. Sarah. What are Rebel Guppies? Yes. Guess the show 200. A group of friends does Secret Santa, and whoever has the worst gift has to listen to their crazy teacher sing. Sarah, what's Victorious? Yes. Characters 1. The only girl in the original group of the Paw Patrol pups. Sarah, who's Sky? Yes. Shows 1. A teenage boy is recruited to be a sidekick for an indestructible superhero. Sarah, what's Timber Danger? Yes. Nick Jr. 1. A group of puppies and one boy who save their town and drive vehicles. Jacob, what is Paw Patrol? Yes. And bring it! We're bringing it. An underwater town celebrates Christmas, but they have no Santa. So the grumpy character dresses up as Santa and gives things away. Jacob, who's SpongeBob SquarePants? Yes. 8,400 for you. It's looking good on you, Jacob. But Matt, 600, and Sarah, 100. You're out of the hole if you didn't know. We're ready for doubles. The double Jeopardy is coming up, and here are your 5 categories. Introduction. English as a world language. Minority languages. Varieties of English. And finally, successful language learning. And we're going to have the third place person pick. So Sarah, select Introduction to a friendly conversation with somebody about topics. Jacob, what is to make small talk? Yes. Introduction 5. P1. Hi, bestie. Would you mind going out with me this weekend as usual? P2. Hello. Do I even know you? What cultures are person 1 and person 2 from? Jacob. What? Person 1. Jacob, what is person 1 peach culture and person 2 coconut culture? Yes. What is that? English as a world language 5. P1, where are you going? Part 2. To Stockholm. I'm enrolled in an immersion program for Swedish. Unfortunately, I barely remember how to speak it, so I'd like to be able to use it again. What does person 2 want to use? Matt, what's to dust off one's language? Yes. Minority languages 5. P1, sorry, do you speak English? P2, bonjour, hola, hedge, hello, yes I do. Jacob, what is to juggle languages? Yes. Varieties of English 5. P1, let's head to the nuclear sub tonight, boys. P2, I'm afraid you're going out without me, lads. I, Adam and Eve, my trouble strife isn't going to let me. Have fun, Jacob. What is Cockney? Yes. And you have just turned this game into a runaway. You passed the 10,000 mark. Where to now? Successful 5. Answer there. Daily double. How much you're going to risk? Alright. All of the chips. Okay, here was your clue. P1. Person 1. You taking out Welsh? Whatever for, P2. To be honest, I've always the embrace of the area, learning endangered languages. Besides, my friend lives there. What's integrated motivation? Yes. I'm giving you with 20,200, and you keep your one-away game. Introduction 4. P1. I'm afraid I'm not going to pass the column. P1. Don't worry, sweetheart. Do you want me to help you? What did person 2 do? Jacob. What's put someone else at ease? Yes. Introduction 3. To say something by an accident that embarrasses or upsets someone. Jacob, What is put your foot in it? Yes. Introduction 1. To hurt someone's feelings, to insult them. Jacob, what's to offend somebody? Yes. English is a world language 4. P1. Why are you studying Spanish? P2. All my relatives learn Spanish. I like to keep memories of their culture rather than lose them. What does person 2 want to do? Use them. Man, what? To hold on to one's heritage? Yes. You have to, also forgot to say, you have to pass their mark if you want to have another runaway. English as a world language 3. Answer. Daily double. Are you going to do it again, sir? Yes. Ship it. Okay, here is your clue. To possess some skills and knowledge that can be used in your career. What? To have something in your toolkit? Yes. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So you leave yourself up 42,000. And you ran out all the daily doubles. You ran out all the daily doubles. So, where to... Sorry.
The darkness of bipolar
I'm trying to load in the sound for the
feel like
final.
life was moving.
That's why I keep hearing that. Where to now? English is a world language. 200. The language form produced by speakers acquiring a second language that combines linguistic features from both their native and new languages. Sarah, what's interlanguage? Yes. English is a world language 1. A global language that is extensively used at the international level. Jacob, what's a hyperbole language? Yes, we'll take that. Minority language is 4. You have to read the clue by yourself because I ain't reading that. Jacob, what's to scratch the surface? That is correct! Where to now? Minority language is 3. To save from extinction. Jacob, what is to pull back from the brink? Yes. Minority language is 2. A subject that someone can choose to study as part of a course. Matt, what's a linguistic elective? Yes. Let's finish that category. Languages that have little or no digital database and are not used in the internet communication. Matt, what's marginalized? Yes. Varieties of English 400. Person 1. Hello, mate. There's 4 lasses in the house, so I'm going to need some chairs. Are them chairs free? P2. The only thing I understood is that you are from Newcastle. Sarah, what's to place one's accent? Yes. Varieties in English 300. An accent that may impede higher professional advancement. Sarah, what's a accent? Yes, we'll take that. Varieties in English 2. To make fun of somebody because of their accent. Sarah, what's to mock one's accent? Yes. Let's finish that category. The standard form of English, spoken in and around London, and used on British radio and television. Give all the synonyms. Jacob. What are received pronunciation Queen's English, Standards English, BBC English? Yes! You got them all right. Since you got 4 right, you got 43,200. Where to now? Successful language learning 4. Person 1. Hello, you. How's your Spanish going? Part 2. I really liked it at first, but after we learned some grammar, it seems like I'm going nowhere. Jacob. What's to remain at a patio? Yes. Successful language learning 3. A reason for doing something. Something that simulates action. Jacob. What's insensitive? Yes, we'll take that. Language 2. To make someone's CV stronger. To enhance. Matt. What's to forfeit someone's CV? Yes. Bring it! Okay, here's your clue. To get rid of something bad, but lose the good things too. Jacob. What's to throw the baby out with the bathwater? Yes. And that takes you up to 4,400, and you made the runaway. 2,000 and 1,200. And, sir, you might have not have finished, but you did. It's Final Jeopardy time. And, yes, we're doing the Final Jeopardies from the Greatest of All Time tournament. Okay. Your clue, the category is astronomers. In this game, we all made Dark Rangers real quickly. Here is your clue. This man's name was given to a comet that crashed in Jupiter in 1994. He's the only human whose remains lie on the moon. 30 seconds. Good luck.
Win one championship, you're celebrated. Win twice, they call you a hero.
Matt, we're going to start with you. You said who was Schumacher, and that is correct. You're going to wager everything, taking you up to 4,000. Sarah, you said who was Schumacher as well. Good wager everything as well, so that leaves you to 2,400. Jacob, you said who was Schumacher as well. You're going to double your score to 8,800. And that was a big win. We'll see you all later for knockout round 6 and finishing the knockouts, and tomorrow begins the quarterfinals. Thank you. Thank you for watching.